Hey everybody, Console Collector here. I got quite the pickups video for you guys today. It's going to be jam-packed full of awesome pickups. I've got some stuff that I did some trades on, got some stuff from online, thrift stores, and even a box of free stuff, which we're going to look at right now. This box here, it was completely free. This lady posted this stuff and said, come get it, free. I had to drive quite far for it, but let's just see inside what's in here. It is a pretty decent Xbox 360 bundle. 2 consoles, several controllers, and a few games. All free, 100% free, just had to pick it up. Alright, so this free Xbox bundle came with a OG 360. It's the super unreliable white model. Haven't tested any of it yet, but it's overall pretty clean condition-wise. Dirty, but not all beat up or anything. So that's there. And again, it's just a bare bones small hard drive on top. But it actually also came with the really cool E model, the Xbox 360E. This is probably the most reliable 360 you can get. So that's cool that was in there. And it did come with a hard drive. It's only the 250 gig. I was hoping for a 500, but hey, for free, I ain't complaining. So that's cool. This thing's actually really dirty if you look at it. Hopefully it works. You have to give it a good clean up. Came with a stack of games, which we'll get to, but it also came with all the hookups, of course. This one's notable. It came with a set of 360 component cables, which I run one of my 360s on my HD CRT, so I always love getting more component cables because they look great on those TVs. The controllers, we got a standard white one here. Not too much hand cheese. Definitely dirty, some white crusty stuff there. We got a black one. This one's fairly dirty and gross. This one is super cool. This silver one with a chrome D-pad and nice buttons. Really excited. I don't have one of these, so that's really nice. This one's very clean, actually. A little dusty, but really clean. And then the coolest controller of them all. This is the Halo 4 controller, which I have the console, but I don't have the controller. So I'm super excited to get this, but there's some bad news. Look at this. See, that's like juice or pop or something. It's covered in like cat hair and gunk. Super sticky buttons. Like, I can't even push the start button or select button in. This thing is filthy. Just look at it. Yeah, these buttons don't even work, and yeah, hair coming out of it. Unfortunately, I think this one's going to have to come apart to fully clean it because it is gross. But it's a nice controller. So, hopefully I can get it working and everything, but yeah, it's not playable in this condition. Like, even the Y button. There we go. Just there. Just look at that joystick, though. Gross. It sticks. But, for free, you know, I can't complain. Really excited about these 2 controllers here, so move all that and let's check out the games it came with. Came with Mafia 2, which I don't have, which is awesome. Another copy of Modern Warfare 2, which is great because I want to start doing a LAN party of that game. NHL 14, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, Call of Duty Black Ops Classic, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Battlefield 4, Assassin's Creed, and then Grand Theft Auto 5. So that's it for the free Xbox bundle. Honestly, those controllers made it worth the drive, so hopefully I can get those cleaned up and working well. Next up, I got this really sweet Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles villain figure 6-pack. It's the re-release of the classic Ninja Turtle villains. I actually ordered this online, been waiting a long time to get it, and it finally arrived in the mail. This thing is still sealed, but I wanted to crack it open on this video with you guys. I used to love my Ninja Turtle figures when I was a kid. It was really nice to have them. I don't have them anymore, but these re-releases are nice, so I'm hoping that they look good. So I want to display them in the game room. Got the trusty razor blade here. Devaluing this now, opening it up. Pull this out. Oh yeah, look at this. I know the Turtles and Shredder and all them came in a replica box of the Turtle Van. I'm excited to see how this looks. I can get it out without wrecking it. Come on. It's stubborn. Right there you can see Shredder on the front. That's cool. Just can't seem to get this out. There we go. Oh, look at the box art. This is cool. Krang on the back. Wow. Slash. There's Bebop. On the top, Baxter Stockman. Rocksteady. What a cool little box. Alright, we're going to devalue this too and open it up. I want to check these out. On the bottom. The attention to detail here is really nice. Oh, here they are, guys. What do we got first? Krang. Oh, this is awesome. Nostalgia. Yeah, we had all of these between myself and my brothers. That's cool. Krang. What else we got in there? We got Baxter Stockman. He was always one of my favorites. I've heard that these aren't perfect replicas of the ones from the 80s, but for me, I'm not a big toy collector. These are perfect. Bebop. I think he's the one that's quite different. Yeah, I remember seeing something about his chains and stuff aren't painted, but I actually never had Bebop as a kid. We had Rocksteady. Here's Rocksteady here. Yeah, this is total nostalgia. Cool. The Foot Soldier. Something about these old toys, man, just really brings you back. And finally, Slash, I think. Yep, Slash. Damage to card, that's not cool. Wow, this is, yeah, so cool. Slash was one of our favorites. I remember we'd always argue with each other about who gets to play with Slash. So, yeah, this is really cool. Happy I pre-ordered these. They're going to look great displayed in the game room. Next up, I got some really good Facebook Marketplace deals. This guy put up a whole bunch of video games. He had one ad for like 360, PS3, nothing I wanted there, but then he had 3DS stuff. And his prices were excellent. Definitely weren't any like great steals, but still really great prices, all things considered. There's only a handful of 3DS games that I still want to get, so I'm trying to pick them up because ever since the eShop got announced for closure, 3DS stuff has been climbing up like crazy. So picked up a few games that I wanted to knock off the list. I picked up Splinter Cell 3D, Detective Pikachu, Kirby Battle Royale, and then Fire Emblem Fates Conquest and Birthright. Now, real quick about these two, I actually have the Fire Emblem Fates Collector's Edition sealed, which has all these games plus the DLC on a cart. It's sealed, and I really wanted to play these, and I couldn't bring myself to opening them, so I got these two standalone games. All this stuff's really mint, and I ended up paying $100 for all 5. So again, not a screaming deal, but definitely a solid deal, especially for the Fire Emblems, and the Kirby games seem to be going up as well. So I'm really happy with that Facebook Marketplace pickup. Speaking of DS, there's a couple more games I wanted to knock off the list for 3DS, and these two are getting really expensive, and I actually found a listing on Amazon that still had them sealed for a really reasonable price, so I took a gamble and picked them up. And I got Persona Q Shadow of the Labyrinth sealed. This seal is kind of sketchy. It might be a reseal. I don't know if you guys know in the comments. Is this how it looked? I know some non-first party Nintendo games on every console had kind of crappy seals. But then I also got Persona Q2, the new Cinema Labyrinth. And this seal looks far more legit. So more confident in this one. Either way, I think I'm going to open them up because I want to play them. This one was a little cheaper. This one was $35 on Amazon, and this one was actually $70, a little bit more, but I was okay paying that price because that was cheaper than eBay. So I was happy to knock those two off. And now what I meant by I took a gamble on Amazon is some people have been buying 3DS games on Amazon, and you get this like Saudi Arabia version, and I didn't get those for these. I was really scared it was going to be that version, but yeah, these seem to be North American versions, so super stoked to get those for a really decent price. We've got a couple more Facebook Marketplace deals here really quick. This guy posted this game for $45, and this is Rain. It's the Japanese version. It's kind of a really obscure cult following kind of game on PS3. I've heard good things about it, so I picked it up because this game's been climbing in price. Now the guy had this Spider-Man game for $5 for Atari 2600. Ripped label, but I didn't have it, so I picked it up. And then somebody posted this game for $15, and it's Kirby Triple Deluxe. Another 3DS game I wanted to pick up before things get out of hand. Next up, I got some thrift store pickups. Went over to the toy aisle and found these. These are the Chip and Dale McDonald's toys, I think. Like, I had these when I was a kid, the whole set. And I'm only missing Mickey Mouse now, I believe, and Minnie Mouse. So, Chip and Dale were there, so I picked those up. Strictly nostalgia. And then these other two toys were in a bag, but my son wanted the rest of the toys in the bag, so he opened it up. So they're actually out of the bag, but I picked up this really unique kind of looking Tifa figure from Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, Tifa. Kind of cool, huh? And then this guy was in the bag too. I believe he's probably from the same line. You know, don't kill me, guys. I don't know who that is. But they were both in this little bag for $2.99. So I grabbed those because I knew they were Final Fantasy, at least Tifa. Then I picked up for $3 this PlayStation 2 controller extension. Nothing crazy. And then just a couple of games. There was Bigfoot Collision Course. And then Puss in Boots. I had never seen this game out in the wild, so I thought, hey, PS3, kind of uncommon game maybe, so I picked it up. Alright, so a couple things I picked up from some stores. We went over to Costco, and my son noticed that they had these Pokemon card packs on clearance. Again, I don't really collect Pokemon cards. I've said that a few times on this channel, but this thing was $15, and it was really cool looking, so I picked it up. It is the Galarian Rapidash Pokemon card bundle. It's got the main pack here and then some bonus cards. Again, for $15, you know, even if I just display it or sell it off, it just looks cool and it was a good price. So, picked that up. And then we went over to Toys R Us and they had this clearance on 25% off all Pokemon cards. And again, I'm not a Pokemon card collector, but I couldn't leave this behind. This is a Umbreon Single Strike, I believe. Collector's Edition tin. I love Umbreon. He's one of my favorite Pokemon. So, yeah, I'm a sucker. Had to pick it up. It's got Espeon and Sylveon on the sides. And Umbreon there. But, yeah, super cool little Pokemon card tin. I'm going to keep it sealed just because Umbreon's awesome. And then, this really surprised me. They had this Crash Bandicoot figure. I don't have a lot of Crash stuff in the game room. So, when I saw this, I'm like, this is awesome. Just Crash Bandicoot's a really iconic character that should have been in Smash. But, yeah, I picked this up. Unfortunately, this thing was way more expensive than I anticipated. There was no price, but when I got to the till, this thing was $17. $17, but, yep, Crash, you're lucky I like you. I definitely have no interest in the rest, but it's nice to have a cool Crash Bandicoot figure for the game room. Alright, so, last but not least, my buddy Tay over at Life of Tay Gaming. We did some trading and got some stuff from him, so let's check it out. He hooked me up with this Xbox 360 media remote. There's a tongue twister for you. It's in pretty good shape. And then part of the trade as well, he hooked me up with this 500 gig Xbox 360 hard drive, which these are pretty tough to find. They're not overly expensive yet, but the 500s you just don't see too often. And then this really nice controller. And honestly, you know, you guys cut me some slack, but I don't know what edition this controller is. It just is really colorful and nice. So did that on a trade too. It does have some hand cheese in there, but you know, I can deal with that. And then I have to give a shout out to Tay again, because he's such a good guy. You know, I'm fortunate to have a friend and collector like that here locally in my city, because we help each other out. And you know, he definitely hooked me up. So this PSP game went up a while ago, and I said, hey Tay, look at this great deal, you know, go grab it if you want some good trade bait. I'd grab it, you know, I'd really like to own it, but I'm stuck at work, I can't get it. So it ended up getting sold, and you know, I moved on with life. Well, Tay, my buddy, he hooked me up. He actually went out and picked up Capcom Classic Collections Reloaded for me. Instead of flipping it or trading it, he picked it up and gave it to me at no charge. So, wow, Tay, thanks for the awesome gift. You know, that's so cool. So, very surprised with that, Tay. Thank you. And then, Tay again, solid guy. The local retro video game store got a game in that I really wanted to get. Again, I couldn't go down there. I was busy, just couldn't make the time, right? And he was down there and he said, you know what, I got you. I'll pick it up for you. I sent him the money and he picked it up for me. And that is Sonic Battle for the Game Boy Advance. This is a fairly obscure Sonic game for the Game Boy Advance. It's kind of like a beat-em-up brawler. And I was really excited when I got a copy in. I didn't really want complete in box, but I'll take it. I just really wanted to get this game. So yeah, Tay again, thanks for picking up Sonic Battle for me. And now, one last thing. Again, Tay, my man, thank you. He was over doing the trades and stuff, and he goes, hey, didn't you have that loose cart of Soul Silver that I recently picked up? I'm like, yeah, I got it. He's like, you know what? I got this for free. I'm going to share the love, so go ahead and take it. Tay hooked me up with a Pokemon Soul Silver case and manual with the inserts. No charge, man. Yeah, gave it to me. So I was able to complete the Soul Silver, so now I can really get some good trade out of this. So, like I said, man, Tay, you're an awesome guy. I appreciate you. Always helping me out. So, yeah, huge thanks to Tay. Guys, do me a favor. When you're done this video, head on over to Tay's channel. Give him a like on some of his videos. Subscribe. Leave him a comment. He's a super cool guy, and he's one of my friends. And I just want to say, go check out Tay. He's got some good stuff on his channel. He's just getting started, so go and show him some love. I'd really appreciate it, guys. Alright, and with all that said, that's going to do it for this round of pickups. I'm really happy with the free Xbox lot I got. That was super cool. I'm really glad I was able to beef up the 3DS collection a little bit more. And then, of course, all these goodies here from Tay. Thanks again, man. Really appreciate it. Alright, that's going to wrap up today's video. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'd really appreciate it. You can follow me on social media. The information is in the description below. I want to thank everybody for watching. I am the Console Collector, and until the next video, happy gaming.